Hello everyone, I am Mecha Random 42. Your favorite YouTube harpy. My sound effect isn't working. There it is. Sound effect, quit. Quit doing that soundboard. We're talking about Disney Plus and their it's just crows and crap. We know, we got it. We know not to do that now, and it's a bit of a stereotype. We got it. So, of course, we have to be warned that the past was different than the present, because people can't read history or understand that was a different time. You cannot hold something to the standard of today when today, I mean, come on. Why aren't men running around in powdered wigs? We understand, we change, we adapt, right? And that's why we're not running around in powdered wigs right now. Am I making sense? Probably not. Really, probably not. Just a little bit, maybe, I don't know. Disney Plus is adding a warning to problematic movies. Because, you know, problematic. I don't know why they're considered problematic all of a sudden, you know, when we've already known they were problematic, but hey, whatever. Disney Plus is here to bring a ton of classic Disney content spanning the decades, but that also brings some potentially problematic. See, there's that word. They love overusing that word. It's like a meme to them anymore. You know, if we wanted memes,
I just see people.
We would bring up memes like that, you know, which I think we might. We might want memes. I like the memes. Do you like the memes? Sometimes I'm liking them. I used to hate them. Now I'm on the memes. Trigger warnings. That's what it is. It's just a trigger warning. If you're triggered by things that you cannot change from the past without inventing a time machine, then maybe don't watch it. Then, you know, maybe you shouldn't watch. Maybe you should never watch anything that was made before your time. Only watch things made present day. You're gonna have a really crappy time because a lot of stuff made nowadays is pretty crappy. But then again, you won't be triggered and offended by it. And you know, one step further. Leave. Go find an island somewhere. Go find an island where you can go and seclude yourself so nothing will trigger you except a crab that's going to look at you funny. Right? Oh, people. People.
I just see people, and I just play people.
Shut up. Who asked you? The program is presented as originally created and may contain outdated cultural just depictions. Yeah, outdated cultural depictions. See, Chris C, $6 super chat. Your bouncing is problematic. I know, my bouncing is problematic, and this video will be yellow, whatever, YouTube. I know, YouTube, whatever. I used to grow up, right, or I used to be a kid in the 80s, and I've grown up since then a little bit, not much, really. When I was a kid in the 80s, you would see the beer commercials where you would have, you know, the supermodels kind of point them down at waist height and do this motion and open up the beer and it would spray all over. And that would be the thing because, you know, marketing and advertising, it gets your brain interested. It makes you look, right? It makes you look at the screen and like and subscribe and share and sign up for Patreon and everything. Because YouTube tries to censor everybody in this day and age. Because we can't go back to a time when we were a little bit more honest with what sold. Plus has added a warning to Peter Pan and some earlier Mickey Mouse cartoons and a few other classics. There has been a larger debate about movies such as Dumbo, which have a lot of historical significance, yet contain troubling materials. Should classics be altered? No. Absolutely not. My opinion, never. You never want to alter the classics. I'm okay with putting a little bit of a, hey, it has outdated cultural depictions, right? That is perfectly acceptable because we do change and we do grow as a species. And one day we're going to see the tokenism be outdated as well because everything gets outdated as we cycle through our history. You know, like I said, we're not running around in powdered wigs anymore. We're not covering everything up to our ankles. You know, and we went from the roaring 20s to 1940s housewives back to the free love of the 60s where, you know, we went through the satanic panic and the Reagan era church ladies, the puritanical pearl clutching pussies is what I call them. And now we're in it again after the grunge 90s, which were kind of fun. And kind of the sleaze 80s. I kind of like the late sleaze 80s too a little bit, you know, the metal. The point is it comes through cycles. And that's really what's important, is that we can't forget the historical importance of all of these things. We can't forget that, yes, we live in a day and an age where things are offensive to some younger generation, whereas other people can see, oh yeah, historically that was treated like Baby It's Cold Outside. Baby It's Cold Outside was empowering back in the day. I did a video on that last Christmas. I might revisit it and update it because there's more to talk about. That was empowering. That was like, hey, I want to stay and spend the night with you, but society says nah. Society's like, I'll be slut shamed. And now we're back in that day and age of slut shaming. And I think that's the problem with Baby It's Cold Outside, because my outfit is problematic, right? What I'm wearing is problematic. What I say is problematic because I might swear every now and then. And we are back in that day and age where empowerment is problematic. The cartoons you're about to see may depict some ethnic and our prejudices that were once commonplace in American society. Such depictions were wrong then and are wrong today. While not representing the Warner Brothers' view of today's society, these shorts are being presented as they were originally created, because to do otherwise would be the same as claiming these prejudices never existed. That is perfect. See, I don't mind those type of warnings. I don't mind that, because like that at least acknowledges that we have made some strides. And to have everything just be revisited as offensive every few years because some dumb kid coming out of college hears, hey, some white people did some bad things once upon a time, and they only hear white man bad. Joseph Bido, it's $14.99 super chat. Thank you so much. I'm a problematic man, so I don't see a problem. Oh, thank you so much. See, now I'm okay with their little bit of censorship here. As long as it's a warning. And that's the difference between censoring by warning you. That was one of the compromises we had in the 80s as well, when the PMRC, Tipper Gore, was out there trying to ruin the record industry by saying, oh, you can't say these words on a record, right? Well, yes, you can, but maybe you should, I don't know, let people know that if a parent's really unfamiliar with it, then maybe his kid shouldn't be buying it. And let the stores know that, hey, this might not be appropriate. That's what YouTube is doing now, too. I had to check the thing saying, hey, I'm not for kids, just so kids don't stumble on my channel and hear me calling the writer of the Mary Sue whatever word that, might, see you next Tuesday or something. I don't know. And that's the difference between, we need to kind of understand where to draw the line in things and understand that, yeah, things change. Sometimes you do need a warning on something that might be disturbing to somebody who doesn't understand that, yes, no, we've already taken care of this. We've already handled it. But I'm going to get back to my live chat. Thank you guys so much.